Can we just take a moment to appreciate my shirt, please? Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are kicking off the 12 days of beauty. I was like, you know what? I was gonna do like a typical 12 days of Christmas. I can't handle a full December long vlogmas just simply because I am crazy slammed at the salon right now. It is like brutal. I'm just barely making it. However, thank you Lord for providing. But we're going to do 12 days of beauty kicking off today, going all the way through Christmas. You guys are going to get a video for me every single day from the next 12 days. All right, so let's go ahead and kick it off. Today's video is going to be pass or purchase on holiday makeup. Disclaimer really quick, I don't have any of these products. This is how I do my pass or purchase. I do these videos to kind of get an idea, see what you guys want to see me do, what you guys are going to pass or purchase on, and I think it's just fun to just, you know, make up chit chat. So let's go ahead and get into it. I have my notes here so that way I don't forget, because I got a nice long naughty and nice list. All right, so the first thing on my list is the Nars Fully Loaded. So Nars launched this brand new eyeshadow palette. I saw it on Trend Mood, saw it on their Instagram, and I was like, okay, cool. As you know, Nars has a hefty price tag on their eyeshadows. I have the Man Ray palette in my current favorites, although I do like that palette, but let me tell you something, I ended up returning it. Here's why. If you guys have not seen my eyeshadow collection video, check it up right up here. But I was like, you know what, Amber, you have way too many eyeshadows. It's not a bad palette. However, the price tag for it for 6 eyeshadows, I think it was like $49, and I was like, girl, no, that's too expensive, and you have enough eyeshadow. It's not anything that I should have spent my money on. However, still a bomb palette. But they have this new fully loaded palette, and I was looking at it online. I thought to myself, that looks dope. I want that. Then I was in Ulta and I saw it. So this is that new Nars eyeshadow palette. Honestly, it's not that appealing to me. It looks better online, so yeah, I'll be passing on this one. It's kind of dull looking. Like sometimes how I explain a hair color that's kind of dull and lifeless, just kind of really muddy and lackluster. That's what the palette looked like to me. And it's not that it was cool tone, it just, I don't know, it just looked dead to me. So I'm going to pass on that, and honestly I think there are so many other palettes out there that look better than that, so that's going to be a pass. Next on the list, we've got okay, Too Faced. They have their 2 new palettes out. They have the Clover and they have the chocolate gold bar. Clover looks cute. Gold looks awesome. When I swatched it in Ulta, I was kind of like, okay, the metallic gold bar, it looks cool, it is cool, but then I had to have a come to Jesus moment. I was like, all right, girl, let's really think about it, because I told you guys I'm trying to be really particular with my purchases that I get, especially eyeshadow. And I was like, all right, true tea, you don't wear a lot of metallic eyeshadows. In fact, I don't have a eyeshadow palette that is just straight up metallic, just simply because it's not my steez. I do have a couple of eyeshadow palettes that do have metallic shadows in them, but as far as like a full-on metallic palette, nah. Alright, so I'm here in my car still studying these Too Faced chocolate gold bar swatches, and I mean, it's cute and whatever, but I just don't wear. The shades in there are pretty. They swatch really great. If you do like metallics, I would definitely guarantee you to go ahead and get it, but look at it this way. So what I did was, when I was looking at it, I covered up the green and the magenta and I think another color, and once I covered up those colors, the palette really wasn't that interesting to me anymore. So that was another reason why I was kind of like, okay girl, yeah, you can pass on that. Now the Clover palette, I'm still kind of I don't know. I'm on the fence on that one. I know I'm gonna pass on the gold. The Clover palette, I like the shades in there. Me myself, I'm a fan of the Too Faced eyeshadows when they do them like the peach palette or the chocolate bar palettes. I do like those. Now Too Faced, as far as like their limited edition palettes or their holiday collection, hard pass. But I'm not sure about the Clover yet. What do you guys feel about it? I think the artwork on it is really cute, but I feel like it's also kind of juvenile. I do love that some of the proceeds will go, I believe, to an animal shelter, and you guys know I'm a dog lover, I'm a dog mom, I have 2 dogs, so I'm down for that. I support that cause. Next up, I feel like this brand is the king of highlighters, Becca Highlighters. However, for myself, I'm not a highlighter junkie, so I just pass on anything as far as Becca highlighters. But the thing that got me was 2 years ago I did purchase the, was it the Afterglow, because I needed highlighters for my client kit, and I dropped it, broke it, and I was like, oh shoot, I need a new one. So I know they came out with, like, I didn't realize it, but it's their highlighters but in eyeshadow format in a palette, and then they have, like, I think it's like the Après Skis or Skies palette. I'm like, so you mean to tell me that y'all are dropping a eyeshadow highlighter palette and then you have another face highlighter palette? Pass. Just buy one or the other if you're gonna get one. You don't need both. Nars, again, Nars, they're dropping a new foundation. I was like, yes, 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 please, sweet Jesus, please let it be matte, because I've gone through this whole spiel with Nars before. First got into makeup, Nars Sheer Matte, holy grail, loved it. They discontinued it. They have the Sheer Glow, I don't like the Sheer Glow. They have the Nars All Day Luminous, I don't like the Nars All Day Luminous. They have the Velvet Matte Skin Tint, wasn't a fan of that. They have the new Stick Foundation, try that, didn't like that. So I'm like, please let this be a Nars foundation that will work for me, because I feel like as far as their shade range, the undertone, although I do think they run a little bit on the yellow golden undertone, but that's my undertone, so it works for me. But it's looking like it may be a little bit more of a radiant foundation, so I'm kind of like, oh god, come on. Speaking of foundation, I'm not sure if we're going to do a video going more into detail with it, but I did buy the Huda Beauty Foundation. You guys know I love it. I think that foundation is gorgeous. However, I'm returning it because that bad boy jacked my skin up. I have been breaking out so bad to the point that I had to throw away my beauty blenders, just simply because I guess I thought I cleaned it thoroughly, but there was still some of the foundation in it, and my skin was just like popping off literally. So beautiful foundation, however it didn't leave my skin looking too nice, so gotta do away with that one. Next up on my list here, the Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer Pass or Purchase. I think I am going to try this one. Oh yeah, and with the Nars foundation, I'm probably just going to get a sample and see. I don't have any high hopes for it though. But as far as the Urban Decay Concealer, the All Nighter Concealer, I'm a concealer junkie. If you're not familiar with my technique personally, I like to just put concealer on in the center of my face and then bronze the outside. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. So I do not mind a high coverage concealer. That I'm into, but I didn't like the all-nighter foundation. It was very mask-like. Like if you want full coverage, cover everything from your soles to your toes, check it out, you will love it, but I wasn't into it. However, I'm thinking the concealer might be good and it's waterproof, so I think I am going to purchase that one just so I can try it out and see. And I don't have a ton of concealer, so we could do that. Okay, so I'm excited about this eyeshadow palette, the e.l.f. Matte for Matte, the colorful one. I saw that online, I was like, yes, give it to me, be mine. So I'm going to for sure purchase that one. If you're someone that's not really into the colorful eyeshadow, you could pass on it, but I'm like, y'all, it's 10 bucks and I've never tried any e.l.f. eyeshadow, so I'm very, very excited to get my hands on this palette. And you guys know I'll do a review, I'll do a demo, all that jazz. We'll do that. Kylie. Okay, so Kylie Cosmetics has dropped lipsticks. I'm not bothered. I'm just not. It's kind of like, all right girl, you got a lipstick. And then she dropped concealers. Now I'm gonna say something really, really quick, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna like it, but whatever. My opinion are like buttholes, do your thing, take it or leave it. As far as her concealers, I'm not gonna purchase any just because I have no desire to, but I'll start off by saying this. I've said it before. I'm not bothered by anything that the Kardashian Jenner clan does. I'm just not easily bothered. I'm like, whatever, who cares? Like, there's so many other things going on in the world. I'm not gonna let that bother me. However, I feel like right now, all the rage, Fenty dropped. Fenty's great. My foundation is Fenty today. My lipstick is Fenty today. I'm here for it. I love it. But I feel like Fenty has definitely made a lot of makeup brands step it up as far as their inclusion of dark shades. I think that's great. And so now what I'm seeing a lot is anytime now a brand puts out something and they have darker shades, people are mad. And I don't understand it, because I'm like, here we are, we've been beating our chest hard for inclusion and deeper shades. And so now we get the deeper shades And now y'all are like, oh no, too late. Fenty did it first. Thank you, Fenty, for doing it, because now other brands are like, oh shoot, we gotta step it up. And isn't that what we've been wanting the whole time, is inclusion? And they're like, oh, well, you know, they're just trying to take our money. Duh, what you think Fenty's doing? It's like that. It's a business. At the end of the day, it's a makeup business. And please also think about this. Do you know how long it takes to actually come up with a foundation or a concealer and formulate it? It takes some time. So anything that's coming out now, I guarantee it's probably been in the works just as long as Fenty Beauty. So everyone's like, oh, well, they're copying Fenty. It's like, no. You can't just Fenty drop makeup and then tomorrow I'm gonna create makeup. That's not how it goes. I guarantee a lot of this stuff has been in the works at the same time. Fenty just came first. Now, something else to think about. Fenty Beauty is not gonna work for everybody's skin type. I'm oily. If you are an oily girl as far as the foundation goes, it's gonna be bomb for you. If you're dry, you can forget it. So that's why it's very important that other brands do come out with deeper shades that are more inclusive and different formulas, because everybody's skin type is different. So let's go ahead and close out on that. I didn't mean to go on a tangent, but y'all know how I do sometimes. All right, so Kylie lipstick is a pass for me. Kylie concealer is also a pass for me. The Stila Magnificent Metals. Now, I do have one in Violet Vixen. I did a tutorial using it over the spring. I'm kind of like, it's tricky to make it work. Once you figure out how to use it, like, you definitely can't, like, really, the one that I have anyway does kind of have like that chunky reflex of glitter in it, which it's supposed to have, and it is creamy, but you kind of have to find your way to work with it. I know Stila has the whole vault, and I think they have some that are more of like a cream sheen satin, I believe, and then the other ones that are more glittery. I feel like this, you don't need the whole vault. I'm not getting all of them, no. I'm thinking I'm going to get one. I'm not sure what shade, because I have a Christmas party this weekend. From our salon Christmas party is this weekend, and I want to use it for my eyeshadow. So I'll probably just get one. I feel like if you just get two of those, you'll be good to go. But just beware, as far as I'm concerned, they are a little bit tricky to work with. Patrick Starr and Mac collection. I cannot tell you the last time I bought something from Mac. The only things that I ever get from Mac are lipstick, and I got my Studio Fix powder just because I missed it. I'm gonna do a powder routine too. And I feel like my thing with Mac is they are notorious for collections, limited edition collections. I myself, I don't like that, because what had happened was 2 years ago when I bought my Taraji lipstick, which is my favorite lipstick that I wear on a daily basis, you know, I can't repurchase it. And I understand, yes, it's cool to have collaborations and have, you know, special collections, but I feel like everything that they release isn't permanent. So that's my only thing where I'm kind of like, and then MAC eyeshadows, I feel like, I mean, I don't even bother with those. They're just, yeah, we're not bothered with that. But I do want to try the powder, because Patrick Starr, I like Patrick Starr a lot. I think he's really, really cool. Patrick Starr is the king, the queen of baking. And I'm just like, I know he likes to bake. I know he gets oily. So I know that powder has to be very, very finely milled. It's not going to be super, super casket sharp white. It's not going to give you a crazy flashback, and it's going to control my oil. So I do want to get my hands on that. I will be purchasing that, but I think the other things in the collection I'll probably pass on. Patrick Starr, okay, Kat Von D, bow and arrow. So she has the bow and arrow and the liquid lipstick, and then she has the bow and arrow and just her regular studded lipstick. I've seen bow and arrow thousands of times all over Instagram, all in Sephora, the liquid one, and I felt like, I don't know that it would look good on me, but now that she has the studded lipstick, I'm gonna have to go into Sephora and swatch that one, because you guys know I absolutely love brown tone lippies. That is my absolute favorite. However, that one looks a little too cool tone, and I'm like, I'm not trying to look like a dead girl walking, so we'll have to see. So that one's still on the fence. That could be a pass or a purchase. It'll be a purchase if it works for my skin tone. It'll be a pass if it just doesn't look good on me. All right, next up, Auntie Pat Mcgrath. I love you. You are amazing. You are the makeup queen. However, Auntie Pat, I can't afford you. So hard pass. Like, I look at it online, I see everyone's swatches, I see everybody using it, but I just cannot justify it. Like, my money's not stacked like that where I can just drop $125 in an eyeshadow palette. The lipsticks, I'm thinking about the lipstick. I could splurge on the lipstick, but I just can't. Sorry, being real with you guys, I can't do that. And the last thing on my list is the Artist Couture Jackie Aina highlighters. Okay, so I know I'm not a highlighter junkie. However, I love me some Mac Daddy and I love Jackie Aina, and I just want to buy it to support, and I'm pretty sure that I could use it on my clients and my client kit. I'll probably end up more so using it as eyeshadow, just depending on how it looks on my skin tone, which I don't doubt that it won't look good because it seems like we have pretty much the same skin tones. Like, a lot of the foundations that she wears in her shades are pretty much the same as mine. So I want to get the Le Bronze and the Le Peach, because if you like something, if you support someone, why not support them? So I love them both, and I will for sure be I will try to get my hands on those. They haven't quite launched a release date yet. By the time this video goes up, I'll let you guys know if it is out or not. So that is going to complete my pass or purchase for holiday makeup. Down below, let me know what you're going to purchase. Let me know if there's something you would like to see me try. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of 12 Days of Beauty. Bye.